Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RSYS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very nice movement today from a price action perspective, but you also look down here at the volume, and by far the biggest volume this chart has had for quite a while. And a circle back to each one of these representing 30 minutes. I bring that up because check out the final 30 minutes here on the day. Volume came back in nicely, and then you got a solid little green candle. Now, the price did pull back a tad, but still, the price was showing some signs of strength where it was actually able to break above this former area of resistance that had occurred during the day. And that was right there at about $1.52. So it's sitting right there. But that's kind of the area that I'm curious about is, can the price actually stay up above $1.50 to $1.52? I mean, if the price drops back below it, am I saying the entire chart's ruined? I'm not saying that at all. My point here is, though, that there's no doubt about it, that the final 30 minutes here, the bulls were showing signs of life, which brings about the logical question of, okay, is this the start of something bigger going into tomorrow? And the first kind of step, if you will, in terms of, oh yeah, that is something bigger, well then yeah, the price has got to start to show some signs of progress. And I'm quantifying that phrase, show signs of progress, as staying up above $1.50. Now, if the price continues on upwards, let's talk about where some of these next potential areas of resistance are. And this is what makes things interesting, is because from a resistance standpoint, really nothing else until, where the party stopped today during that first 30 minutes. And that's right up there around $1.62. Am I saying it's going to shoot straight up there within, 5 minutes? I'm not saying that. My point here is that technically speaking, there is a pretty big space now between these levels, given that the price was able to show that late day, strength to the upside. So in the event the price pulls back, you don't want to, personally, I wouldn't want to see the price separating down below $1.40 or even worse, because that really would kind of put a damper on things. But again, I really want to reiterate, if the price falls below $1.50, I'm not saying everything's totally ruined. I'm just trying to figure out, is this the is the final 30 minutes here, the start of something bigger? And if it is the start of something bigger, well then, it needs to get bigger, right? And going back below $1.50 is not getting bigger. And that's why I love charts, because when you look at them certain ways, they really do insult your intelligence. So very interesting setup, and that much more of an interesting setup after that final 30 minutes today. So yeah, let's see how this one plays out tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.